From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV at Tommy Max at my bar. We're talking Jacksonville business once again here, brought to you by my good friends at TruckCrashLaw.com and The Carpet Man. We have a return guest at JD. JL is here from All Covered, and Big Rich is here. I mean, this show is going to be unbelievable. Let's welcome in Richard Harris, Big Rich, into the show. He's first up. How are you, my man?
I am doing fantastic.
Great
Glad
to
to be
see you.
here.
Your name's Rich.
My name is Rich.
There you go.
I'm looking, hopefully, to get rich in the future.
I love Big Rich.
As we are, a Big Rich. I don't know why they call me that.
I love it.
But
no, you're trying to get big, Rich.
I'm trying to get big. You
Absolutely.
know, everybody calls me something different.
Tell us about the mobile app that you guys developed.
So the mobile app
cool.
that we started was it's basically a food truck app.
Okay.
Mainly for food trucks, food trailers of all sorts.
Okay.
Nationwide service. It's like Find My iPhone, but for food trucks.
Yeah.
It takes your GPS location as a consumer and tells you what truck is nearest to you. It introduces you to new trucks. And if they're online, if they're open, you can actually order ahead to go pick it up at the truck instead of having to go there, wait in line, order your food, then wait for food.
When did you launch that? Like, how long ago was
So 2 years ago this month, the founder and I launched it together. I already had a relationship in the food truck community with the online app Instagram.
Okay.
Food Trucks of 904 is how he kind of was introduced to me and what I was doing with the food truck community, letting people know online where to find them.
Yeah.
And of course, I was already a consumer, obviously.
That's a good idea.
I love supporting local. As a consumer, as a business person, local is my main passion. Is getting people out of their little comfort zone of 5 miles and getting to go somewhere else to eat, to shop, to support local.
And so many great local areas.
Oh yeah.
And you think like Murray Hill. Like, when do you go to Murray Hill? Unless you live in Murray Hill, you should go to Murray Hill and check out what they have to offer. Riverside, whatever, beaches.
Murray Hill. The north side's growing. River City. I mean, there's so many great opportunities to find great food and great places to shop. Local entrepreneurs, just your neighbors, your friends, your family. So my main passion was always local, and food trucks are a big extension of that.
It's huge. Yeah, it's cool.
Especially during the pandemic.
I mean, man, I'm gonna download that thing seriously, because you know where they are, like when the communities have the food trucks out.
Exactly.
But when you're looking for food, look for the food trucks.
And there's food trucks out pretty much daily. That are just sitting there waiting on you.
Great to have you on the show.
Awesome. Some of the best
JD,
food I've
what's
had.
up?
Yes.
How are you, man? Welcome
Good.
back, John
Good to see you.
Daugherty.
Yeah,
my
man.
Irish brethren.
Hey, there you go.
Local Mick, like me.
Hey.
What's the latest at Virtual Mind Cam, man? What's happening?
Hey, we're just helping people get unstuck, really.
That's
At the end of the day, it's we were taught by society and our broken, fearful parents how to fix problems, right? We're always focused on problems instead of being creators and focusing on our end result. So you're not broken, you don't need to fix yourself.
Right.
Just focus on that end result. And that's a lot of people are out there doing it, but they give you the 3-day crash course, the 5-day whatever.
Right.
It's truly habits that we've built over, for me, 40 plus 50 years of habits that I have to unlearn, and that's the bulk of what I do.
That's great, John.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
great, man. You're helping people along the way.
Hey, it took me going through a whole lot of my own trauma in my life, right? Dying 3 times, right?
Yeah, right.
So getting run over by a car.
Right.
I went from President's Clubs, some of the leaders, making good money, to the next year being on a PIP, performance improvement plan. 2 ex-wives, struggling with alcohol, just all types of up and down roller coasters in my life, and that's because I had no structure. And so that's what I show you is how to learn structure.
Find that peace.
It is.
Find that inner peace.
It's amazing when you find that first. Everything else opens up.
You're right, man. Great to have you back on.
Hey, glad to be here.
JD to JL. What's up, John?
Hey, how you doing?
How are you, man?
Good.
So you're with you're in IT, obviously. Is that staffing or just operations?
Oh, no. So All Covered is
All Covered, right.
IT services division of Konica Minolta.
Oh, okay.
We're a national IT services and security company.
Okay.
Kind of like, how for your home, you get a security company like ADT to protect your family, your household and everything. We do something similar, but we do it with businesses. We come in and we protect the business's network, your data, and your security as well.
Yeah.
From that standpoint.
That's security, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's like constant. I flinch it because it drives me nuts. And someone would be try to screw things up on purpose, and you got to fight them every single damn day.
And they're always advancing how they're getting into companies, and as people who service security and compliance for companies, we have to stay on top of it and understand what attacks are out there and how to get around that and solve those attacks for our clients. So it's always on top of our mind.
Yeah, my oldest brother, Bobby, he's in IT. He heads up a local law firm's IT and handles all that. I mean, just talking, like, it's unbelievable what you guys are going through. What about as far as, education yourself? Like, you got to always learn and be on top of your game, right? I mean, if not, then businesses suffer.
That's the thing with technology. It's always changing.
Yeah.
And you might be completely set now. You might think you're completely protected.
Right.
But there's always things occurring with technology. In the next 6 months time frame, you might not be protected. You might not have what you think you need.
Right.
Think of like AI, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Think how incredible that technology is.
Yeah.
And if you think about where we are in that technology, we're in the very beginning stages.
Right.
So if you look at your cell phone now, and everything you can do with your cell phone, it's a computer you're walking around with.
No, right.
Back when the cell phones first came out, you had a big battery pack
I remember.
and a cord.
Yeah.
That's
you had to hold it with 2 hands.
exactly. That's where we are. That's where we're at with AI.
Wow.
Think about that. In 20 years, where do you think we're going to be? It's insane.
So the security on AI must be
unbelievable. It's concerning because think about, like, as a corporation, you're trying to protect the data that comes in and out from your corporation.
Right.
If everyone starts using ChatGPT to do their work and they're typing in corporate information in there, now it's out there.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
Once it's
Those
out.
are some of the dangers that people don't really think about when they're using
That's how
new
they
technology.
get all that info. Is
They
Absolutely.
think of it as just a shortcut to use that AI, and
Right.
it's opening themselves.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, I would have loved AI in college. All my papers would have come from AI.
Hey,
Absolutely.
instead of paying
Changing
the
a
guy
couple
off
words
the room
here and
next
there.
door, right?
We're smarter, not harder.
There you go.
But no, it does. I mean, the security alone's got to be.
Oh, yeah.
How about with the app, Big Rich? You worried about security at all? I mean, there's.
So
data
we have
involved
a
with
team
that, right?
we have a team of network guys and
Yep.
security guys that keep all the information secure. The only thing we really have is if you want to put your card on file,
Yep.
that you can. So if you want to open up an account and have your own password, and so as a customer,
Sure.
you can put your card on file, so you don't have to do it every single time to pay for your food. So you can
Okay.
pay ahead.
Right.
But we've got that completely secured as well. Obviously, as much as we can. I mean, we're not perfect, and we don't know, so we have the guys doing it for us.
Right.
That are in charge of that. But we want to make sure that our food trucks are protected as well as the consumers are protected, which is why we don't allow people to just order it, but without paying first.
Right.
We want to make sure that happens, so
Absolutely.
their truck already has their money in hand
Yep.
before people come showing up for food, and it has their name on it, has their phone number on it, so they can identify them when they come pick it up.
Right. All right. So as we wrap up this segment, we have new leadership here at Jacksonville. Donna Deegan is now our mayor.
Yeah.
First woman.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Exciting. Yes.
Right. Democratic leadership, which we haven't had in a while. I don't really care about the parties. I'm sick of both of them. To be
Do
honest
your
with
job.
you.
That's all I care about.
That's all you care. I mean,
Right.
seriously, I don't care. Whatever. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I
Yeah.
don't really care. I'm a mayor.
Do your job. Protect the people
Yep.
of the city that you're
Yep.
you're mayor of, and that's all I care about.
So the big thing for her is going to be this stadium deal. One of the big things.
Yeah.
It's going to be very challenging. Obviously, the right minds got to come together, which they will, and they'll figure it out. But what for you as a resident, you're in business, whatever, you're living here. What do you hope out of new leadership here in Jacksonville? What do you want to see?
Well, if I'm going to go first, I got to say for me, it's always been about supporting the local community businesses.
Yep.
That's a major thing for me. I think that there's a lot of issues, especially with the food truck community, where I feel that some of the higher ups are not as supportive of food trucks as they should be, because they are a local business. They do provide a service.
Yep.
They do basically spend money in the community by shopping at the restaurant depots, the Publixes. They are part of this community. And just as recent, it's starting to come back where, like the fire marshals are it almost feels like they're out to get the food trucks, which I think is a shame.
Yep.
And so I think that needs to be.
If I may, and maybe it's not the same comparison, but if you're a restaurant and you aren't thinking about having a mobile, whatever you
Yeah,
food
mobile
truck,
unit. Yeah. So,
you're gonna end up like Blockbuster.
yeah.
I know. Remember that they had it all, and then they just like, no, we're good. We'll just stay here and not evolve, not do this. I mean, maybe not every restaurant, but
there's several companies that are already doing it.
Mobile.
I mean, you got Starbucks that has a food truck. That has food trucks now. You have Subway. You have,
right.
even Dailies has their own food trucks.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's.
Oh, wow, no.
I mean,
And it just goes to show you, if you don't keep up with technology,
yeah.
you're going to be left behind.
You got to keep up with what the people want
right.
too.
It's actually beyond that. You got Kroger delivering food here in Florida. They don't even have stores here, right?
Yeah,
So
and they're doing
they're from the
phenomenal
north.
doing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Isn't that
So
wow? What
that's
they said
the
it's a
world's
warehouse
changed.
or something? Taking
Yeah,
it
it's
from
all warehouse, but they mastered that in their local territory.
Great
with
business
COVID.
idea, really.
Yeah,
Just to
heck
get
yeah.
into a new market like that,
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
Yeah,
Took it
delivery
national,
option
so.
has come a long way since the pandemic. Obviously, opened a lot of those doors for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
During the pandemic, a lot of things changed with how we do business,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
we have to like step it up, and we have to just
Yep.
learn
All
how
right.
to do
So
that.
final question: Jags going to Super Bowl this year? What do you
Absolutely,
think?
this year.
This
Hey,
is it. This is their year.
Fingers
Why
and
not?
toes crossed,
Come
man.
on, let's do it. Wouldn't that be something? For
I
our
mean,
city?
I'm
Oh
a
my
native, so
goodness,
I've been around since the Jags started. Back in '95.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
born and raised in Jacksonville. So when we have a team of our own,
Yeah.
it was already
best.
like a pride anyway.
Yeah.
Hey.
And, if we can get to the Super Bowl, I mean, we've gotten close.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm proud of that. So
Hey, I gave the Jags their office phone number, so I came.
There
to
you
tell
go.
them my IT folks,
It all
where
comes
it's
together,
at.
JD.
They need a Super
It all
Bowl.
comes together. Fellas, thanks for being here. Great
Thanks
show.
so much.
man. That was
Appreciate it.
awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you want to check out their profiles and these kind of conversations, including this one, go to iwannabuzz.com. Until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. JD.